A raceway is a metal or non-metallic enclosure that houses and protects wires and cables. Raceways can be either open or enclosed. Open raceways allow for easy access to wires and cables for maintenance or additions. Enclosed raceways provide protection from dust, moisture, and mechanical damage. Raceways are used to organize and protect wiring in commercial, industrial, and residential buildings. A wireway is a specific type of open raceway that is specifically designed for holding electrical wires and cables. They are typically made of sheet metal or plastic. A removable cover provides easy access to wires and cables. Wireways are designed to be mounted on walls, ceilings, or floors. They provide a convenient way to route and organize wiring in industrial and commercial buildings, particularly in high power and high current applications. The key differences between raceways and wireways primarily involve enclosure, purpose, and applications. Regarding enclosure, raceways can be either open or enclosed, while wireways are specifically open raceways. In terms of purpose, wireways are specifically designed for routing and organizing electrical wires and cables, while raceways can also be used for other purposes such as housing mechanical components. Regarding applications, wireways are typically used in industrial and commercial settings, while raceways have a wider range of applications, including residential buildings. To further clarify, consider raceways as a broad category encompassing various types of protective channels for electrical conductors. This category includes conduits, trunking, and, importantly, wireways. Wireways, on the other hand, are a specific type of raceway characterized by their rectangular or square cross-section and hinged or removable covers. These covers provide convenient access to the enclosed conductors for installation, maintenance, and modification. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides detailed guidelines for the installation and use of both raceways and wireways. These guidelines are essential for ensuring the safety and compliance of electrical systems. The NEC addresses factors such as the types of conductors permitted in specific raceways or wireways, fill capacity limitations to prevent overheating, and proper support and grounding requirements. Furthermore, the selection of appropriate raceway or wireway materials is crucial. Metal raceways, such as steel or aluminum, offer superior mechanical protection and can serve as equipment grounding conductors under certain conditions. Non-metallic raceways, typically made of polyvinyl chloride or other plastics, are corrosion-resistant and suitable for wet or corrosive environments. However, non-metallic raceways require a separate equipment grounding conductor to be installed within the raceway. The choice between raceways and wireways often depends on the specific application and the environment. In industrial settings with high power distribution, wireways are frequently employed to manage large bundles of cables efficiently. Their open design facilitates heat dissipation and simplifies cable routing changes. In contrast, enclosed raceways, such as conduits, are preferred in situations where maximum protection against physical damage or environmental factors is paramount. For instance, underground wiring or wiring exposed to harsh chemicals would typically utilize rigid metal conduit or liquid-type flexible metal conduit. The ampacity, or current carrying capacity, of conductors installed in raceways and wireways is also a critical consideration. The NEC provides tables that specify the allowable ampacity of conductors based on their size, insulation type, and the number of conductors bundled together in a raceway or wireway. Overcrowding conductors in a raceway or wireway can lead to overheating and insulation degradation, potentially causing a fire hazard. Therefore, it is essential to adhere to the NEC fill requirements to ensure safe and reliable operation. When designing an electrical system, consider the long-term needs and potential future modifications. Raceways and wireways offer a degree of flexibility for expanding or reconfiguring wiring systems. However, it is important to plan ahead and select raceways or wireways with sufficient capacity to accommodate future growth. In addition, consider the accessibility of raceways and wireways for maintenance and troubleshooting. Strategically locating access points and pull boxes can simplify future repairs and modifications. Proper grounding and bonding of raceways and wireways are essential for preventing electrical shock hazards and ensuring the reliable operation of protective devices. The NEC mandates specific grounding and bonding requirements for different types of raceways and wireways. These requirements typically involve connecting the metal raceway or wireway to a grounding electrode system such as a grounding rod or a metal water pipe. This connection provides a low impedance path for fault current to flow back to the source, allowing the overcurrent protective device, such as a circuit breaker or fuse, to quickly trip and de-energize the circuit. In addition to grounding, bonding involves connecting all non-current carrying metal parts of the electrical system together to create an equipotential plane. This equipotential plane minimizes voltage differences between metal parts, reducing the risk of electrical shock. Bonding is typically achieved by using bonding jumpers to connect metal raceways, wireways, enclosures, and equipment together. The selection and installation of raceways and wireways should always be performed by qualified electrical professionals who are familiar with the NEC and local electrical codes. Improper installation can lead to safety hazards, code violations, and system failures. Electrical inspectors play a crucial role in ensuring that electrical installations comply with applicable codes and standards. They inspect raceways, wireways, and other electrical components to verify that they are properly installed and grounded. Electrical inspections help to prevent electrical fires, shocks, and other hazards. Maintenance of raceways and wireways is also important for ensuring the long-term reliability of electrical systems. Regularly inspect raceways and wireways for signs of damage, corrosion, or loose connections. Repair or replace any damaged components promptly. Also, keep raceways and wireways free from debris and obstructions that could impede airflow or access. When working with electrical systems, always follow safe work practices. De-energize circuits before working on them whenever possible. Use appropriate personal protective equipment, such as insulated gloves and safety glasses. Never work on electrical equipment in wet or damp conditions. If you are not qualified to perform electrical work, hire a licensed electrician. Continuing education is essential for electrical professionals to stay up to date on the latest codes, standards, and technologies. The electrical industry is constantly evolving, and new products and techniques are continually being developed. By participating in continuing education courses, electricians can enhance their skills and knowledge, improve their safety, and provide better service to their customers. In summary, understanding the differences between raceways and wireways is crucial for designing and installing safe and reliable electrical systems. Raceways provide a general means of protecting and routing electrical conductors, while wireways offer a specific solution for managing large cable bundles in industrial and commercial settings. The NEC provides detailed guidelines for the installation and use of both raceways and wireways, and it is essential to adhere to these guidelines to ensure compliance and safety. Proper grounding, bonding, and maintenance are also critical for preventing electrical hazards and ensuring the long-term reliability of electrical systems. By following these principles, electrical professionals can create electrical systems that are safe, efficient, and compliant with applicable codes and standards. Always remember to consult the latest edition of the National Electrical Code, or NEC, and local electrical codes for specific requirements and regulations in your area. Furthermore, consider consulting with a qualified electrical engineer or licensed electrician for complex electrical system designs or installations. The information provided here is for general educational purposes only and should not be considered a substitute for professional advice. The NEC in Article 100 defines a raceway as an enclosed channel designed expressly for holding wires, cables, or busbars, with additional functions as permitted in the NEC. Raceways can be constructed from metal, such as rigid metal conduit, intermediate metal conduit, electrical metallic tubing, or non-metallic materials like polyvinyl chloride conduits. The code recognizes numerous raceway types, each suited to distinct applications and environmental factors. The NEC outlines specific installation methods for each raceway type, addressing issues such as support spacing, bending radii, and securement. These requirements are crucial for maintaining the raceway's structural integrity and ensuring the long-term reliability of the wiring system. Moreover, The NEC sets limitations on the number of conductors permitted within a raceway to prevent overheating and insulation damage. These fill limitations are based on the raceway's cross-sectional area and the conductor size and insulation type. A wireway, as a specialized type of raceway, finds frequent use in industrial and commercial environments to manage and safeguard large quantities of conductors. Wireways are typically constructed from sheet metal or plastic and feature hinged or removable covers for convenient access to the conductors. The NEC differentiates between various wireway types, including those intended for indoor use, outdoor use, and those designed to be liquid-tight. Wireways are commonly employed to route conductors between electrical panels, machinery, and other equipment. Their open design facilitates heat dissipation and simplifies the process of adding or removing conductors as needed. However, it's crucial to note that wireways are generally not intended to be concealed within walls or ceilings. The NEC specifies the types of conductors that can be installed in wireways, typically limited to insulated conductors. Bare conductors, such as grounding conductors, are usually permitted in wireways if properly identified and insulated at termination points. The support requirements for wireways are also detailed in the NEC, ensuring that they are adequately supported to withstand the weight of the conductors and any potential mechanical stresses. Support spacing depends on the wireway's construction and the weight of the conductors it contains. Grounding and bonding are essential aspects of both raceway and wireway installations. Proper grounding ensures a low impedance path for fault currents, minimizing the risk of electrical shock. Bonding connects all non-current carrying metal parts of the electrical system, creating an equipotential plane. The NEC mandates specific grounding and bonding requirements for raceways and wireways, depending on their material and application. Metal raceways and wireways are typically grounded by connecting them to the equipment grounding conductor, which runs back to the service panel. Non-metallic raceways and wireways require a separate equipment grounding conductor to be installed within the raceway or wireway. When selecting between a raceway and a wireway, several factors come into play. First, consider the environmental conditions. If the wiring system will be exposed to moisture, chemicals, or physical damage, a robust raceway such as rigid metal conduit or liquid-tight flexible metal conduit may be the best choice. Second, assess the number and size of conductors. If a large number of conductors need to be routed in a concentrated area, a wireway may be more suitable due to its larger capacity and ease of access. Third, consider the accessibility requirements. If frequent access to the conductors is needed for maintenance or modifications, a wireway with a hinged or removable cover will be more convenient. Fourth, consider the aesthetic requirements. If the wiring system needs to be concealed, a raceway that can be installed within walls or ceilings may be preferred. Fifth, always comply with the NEC and local electrical codes. The NEC provides detailed guidelines for the installation and use of raceways and wireways, and it is essential to follow these guidelines to ensure safety and compliance. Local electrical codes may impose additional requirements that must be met. Finally, it is important to note that the selection and installation of raceways and wireways should be performed by qualified electrical professionals who are familiar with the NEC and local electrical codes. Improper installation can lead to safety hazards, code violations, and system failures. For example, NEC Section 310.15b3 addresses adjustment factors for more than 3 current carrying conductors in a raceway or cable. When the number of current carrying conductors in a raceway exceeds 3, the ampacity of each conductor must be reduced to prevent overheating. The NEC provides tables that specify the adjustment factors based on the number of conductors. These adjustment factors are crucial for ensuring that conductors are not overloaded and that the wiring system operates safely. Furthermore, NEC Section 314.16 specifies the requirements for box fill calculations. Electrical boxes, which are used to terminate and splice conductors, must have sufficient volume to accommodate the conductors, devices, and fittings installed within them. The NEC provides formulas for calculating the required box volume based on the number and size of conductors and devices. Improper box fill can lead to overheating, insulation damage, and safety hazards. So, understanding the specific code sections are important to properly calculate the requirements for a specific installation.